Hi friends! So as we remember, in our writings, we want to make sure that our readers, they can fully visualize everything that we're saying and understand what we're trying to tell them. And that's one of our really big goals as writers. So in order to do that, we want to make sure we give our readers enough detail. And how we do that is that we make sure that we have, instead of general things, we have very specific ideas in our writings, so then they can better visualize what we're talking about and then understand what we're trying to say. So as we continue our unit in revision, we're going to talk about how to make our general ideas specific. But first, so I just laid on these really two big words. Can anyone tell me what general means? We write it up here. So general. What do you guys think? So yeah, it's a big idea. Many things can be included. So many things. Oh, and that's a good idea too. It's a big category, so like lots of things are included. So let's see, many things, a lot can be included. Great. Okay. Now let me think. Can you guys tell me what some general things could be? Like, what's a category of something? Sports. That's good. So we'll have sports. And let's see. To describe sports, I'll draw basketball. That's a baseball. Now basketball. What else? Volleyball. No, this isn't going to be good. All right, so there's some sports. What else? Flowers. That's a good one. I love flowers. Now some flowers. My general go-to flower is this lovely one. And then I can also think of a rose, lots of petals, and tulip. And then what else? Colors. That's a good one too. We mean many things when we say colors. There's so many colors. So here's little paint splotches. Great. Okay, so general. I think we got that. What's specific? Let's write that down. Yes, it's not many ideas, it's one idea. Very good. Yeah, it's one idea out of the many. So one idea out of many. Okay. Can we think of ways to make these three general words more specific now? So how can I pick one idea out of the many ideas of sports? Basketball, you're right. I already have one of my basketballs already up there. So maybe if I put a line next to it, basketball. What else? Baseball. I am running out of room here. Baseball. Good. And then what about for flowers? Yeah, a rose. I already drew the rose up here. And the tulip, yep. We'll make the line go like that. Tulip. And then colors. Purple is one. We'll pretend this is purple. And then what else? Orange. Good. So now we have tons of things up here, but so we have our general ideas, and then we made them more specific with the specific ideas. Great, I think we got that. I think that makes sense. And you know what? We already did our revision technique that we were learning today. We took general things and we made them more specific. That's what we'll be doing when we're revising our work. So now let's see how our friend Drew DeWalt did in our favorite book, The Day the Crayons Quit, and use that as our mentor text to really understand how we can use it in our writing. So as you remember about Blue Crayon, let's see what he has to say. It has been great being your friend, or being your favorite color this past year, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all the oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. So, how did our friend Drew DeWalt make it more specific? What did he say? You're right, he said clear skies, oceans, lakes, raindrops. Man, he listed a ton of things. He did a lot. So now let's see how it makes a difference for why we want to make our thing specific. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this again for you. But I want you to close your eyes and you can visualize what's going on. And then I'm going to read it again, but in a more general way. And then I want you to visualize that. We're going to compare the two. All right, so the first one, let me reread it again. He said, Blue Crayon says, I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. Okay, remember that? And now our other one is, I have really enjoyed the water, clouds, and skies. All right, now I want to hear what you guys saw. So when we had the more specific writing, what did it look like? You saw ocean, and then you saw, what else? Raindrops. Oh, clear skies. Clear sky. And then clouds, good. What else? Rivers, Let's see, the winding river. Good. Anything else? All right, that's a lot to be seeing, right? All right, and now the general one that I read. What do you guys see in that one? Water, good. Let's see, how should I draw water? That looks like a waterfall, but water. Clouds. And what else? Skies, you're right. Wow. Well, you guys were able to see a lot more in the specific version from our friend Mr. DeWalt than the version that I said. And that actually kind of makes a big deal because we get to see that we're visualizing so much of what Blue Crayon is drawing, and also we're better understanding why he must be so tired, which is what he's complaining about in his part. He's so tired of doing all these different blue things. So since he was more specific, we were able to understand that better. All right, so now I would like you guys to go back and while you're revising your writings, I want you to see where you may have said something general and you could actually be more specific with it so that your readers could really understand what's going on. So in honor of our Blue Crayon, very tired and hardworking one, whoever is wearing blue today can go back to their seats first and get ready to start their writing their stories. And then orange, red, and green.